Barrasso.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Good to see you again, Mr. Secretary. I appreciate it. I want to just tell you how much I agree with what Senator Romney had to say. The concerns about China, the cover-up and disinformation campaign on the coronavirus, destruction of Hong Kong's autonomy, unlawful military activities in the South China Sea, theft of American intellectual property, and then the terrible human rights abuses that we continue to see today against the Uyghurs and minorities across the country. In terms of human rights, China is engaged in truly serious human rights abuses, including political, religious repression. These are attacks on human dignity, on religious freedoms, and as Americans, we cannot tolerate this. So recently, the administration has taken strong actions to sanction China for its human rights abuses, and I strongly support the efforts of the administration. Are there ways that we can better increase our support for the rights and the freedoms of the people of China along the line of democracy, opportunity, liberty, equality, the concerns, the things that we hold dear?
Yeah, well, absolutely, Senator, and thank you very much. Again, I want to emphasize I agree with Senator Romney's characterization of the magnitude of this challenge as well. In the case of repressions and human rights violations in Xinjiang, we actually used the Global Magnitsky Act, which many members of this committee contributed to its passage, and that provided us a very important tool that we could use in order to address those very specific human rights abuses that were identified in that legislation. But more generally, I think we need more interaction with Chinese civil society, and here I emphasize the point I made in my opening statement, that we have to talk to the Chinese outside of China, the ones who really need to be heard and give voice to the aspirations of the Chinese people. But we also have to use a lot of the tools we have at our disposal to reach the people inside China, to communicate with them. And I think that ultimately will be to our benefit.